Is it correct that up until the 23rd of December 2013, you were employed by Declan Macy as gamekeeper for Home Farm Estates?
Yeah.
Were you aware of Mr. Macy being in financial difficulties at this time?
Well, yeah. He owed us wages. That's why I got the sack, because he couldn't afford to pay me.
I'd like to read from Crown Exhibit 22, Declan Macy's confession. I was depressed. I could barely cope. Charity pushed and cajoled me into taking her advice. By the time I realized what I was doing, I was in too deep. Mr. Dingle, would you say that depressed was an accurate description of Mr. Macy's behavior at this time?
My lord, I must object. My learned friend seems to be confusing Mr. Dingle with an expert medical witness.
In your opinion, Mr. Dingle, did Mr. Macy appear depressed to you?
Yeah.
And what gave you that impression?
Well, we were drinking loads. He'd go out sometimes and leave all the doors unlocked. He didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't know what he was doing. Would you go as far as to say that he was in a vulnerable state?
I suppose so, yeah.
So would it be fair to say that he didn't seem like a man with a plan, someone with a strategy on the back burner?
A what?
A way out, a knowledge that he could turn his problems around by claiming on the insurance?
No. Not what I saw.
Were you aware of Miss Dingle's involvement with Mr. Macy at this time?
I don't know.
Did you see them together at all before the fire at Home Farm?
I don't know.
If you avoid a question you must know the answer to, Mr. Dingle, I can hold you in contempt.
I didn't see him before, no. But when he were on fire, I went up and there they were together.
And how were they behaving?
I can't remember much. I was just too busy thinking it was me that might have done it. They seemed close, like.
Why isn't he helping? He's had so many chances.
His most desperate...
Maybe it's too hard to forgive her.
Mr. Macy had formed a close relationship with Miss Dingle.
Yeah.
And to your knowledge, when did that relationship begin?
It was that day, Christmas Day.
Just a matter of hours before the fire?
Yeah.
Thank you. That is all.